Hello everybody and welcome back to TWIO. This week in Possu, the show where I go through some cool plays that have happened this week and then we talk about some fun and interesting news at the end. But before we do that, we get into the question of the week, and the question of the week this week is, what is your Possu playstyle? For me, it's the typical tablet and keyboard, 2 keys on the keyboard, but I'm wondering if there's any interesting ones in the comments below. But now it's time to get on with the plays, and to start with, we have Saiyku's first ever double time FC on Daisuke. And despite being the first double time FC, it's actually a 99.71% FC worth 827 PP. Next up, we have Possu on Mekadesu, setting the third DT FC on a 2010 map, and the best accuracy of all time on this map by 4%. We also had Mrekk snipe an ASecretBox score from 5 years ago with a 99.01% FC on the Prelude to Bereavement for 825 PP. Milosz then set an absolutely insane 3-mod FC on Chocolate, being the first person to 3-mod FC this map after 13 years, and the play is 97% accuracy worth 875 PP. A couple weeks ago, I mentioned an insane score from BoshyMan on a map with 9.1 CS. But this week, he blew that out of the park, setting the first hidden DT FC on Granat Chaos, and this time it's a CS10 map. Now, if you're a little new to the game and don't quite understand what CS means, it stands for circle size, and contrary to what might make sense in your mind, the larger the number, the smaller the circle. So CS10 is tiny. Ivaxa also popped off this week. He set a 1400 PP hidden double time FC on FU, and it's the best double time accuracy by 5% unless you include his own play. And we then bring it back to an insane Mrekk score with a 1 miss on Nibelungen, 809 PP if FC, and despite not being an impressive PP value, this map is an insane flow aim map. We also had Ekoro playing on Seeking You, but he was playing with difficulty adjust and approach different and set this insane clip. And last, but of course definitely not least, EZChamp, my absolute go, I've glazed him all year on this channel, has set his new top play being a 1136 PP play on Jashin, and this 99.58% accuracy FC is an Utami snipe for the #1 score on this map. But now that we're done with the plays, we get onto the news, and to start with, a sad sight to see, worst HR player, or forum as you might know him, has been delisted from the Osu website. His name is grayed out because he hasn't played. There has been a couple updates to the Osu website. For starters, you can now view the top PP plays. There used to be a website for this, but now you can just go to the ranking section on the Osu website and see a leaderboard of all of the top PP plays in the game of all time. So that's kind of cool to have as an official thing. And we also got an update to the download page for Osu, because now Lazer is the official default client for Osu. You can still of course download the stable client, but it's on a smaller button lower down asking if you're looking for the older client, and to any new players they're going to be presented with a big button that says get Osu here, and it's not even called Lazer anymore, you just download it as Osu. It has now been a decade since Raphis first reached #1, so if you remember this happening, you are really unk status. Toromivana has officially reached 31,000 PP, the second player to do it, of course, after Mrekk, and this actually puts him less than 800 PP away from Mrekk. Now, OWC is just kicking off, and Mrekk is of course going to be playing, so I wonder if Mrekk's going to be putting too much effort into practicing for OWC and is going to be overtaken soon. I don't know, it could be interesting. After all, last week Mrekk did say that he's not going to grind again until he's like 5th on the leaderboard, so we could actually finally see him permanently dethroned, and if not permanently, at least for a while. And the last bit of news I have for you is a bit of an interesting one. There is now a $1,000 bounty for the first hidden hard rock SS on Freedom Dive, and this of course comes after ASecretBox sniped Cookiezi's score on the map last week. But that about does it for this week in Osu. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like and consider subscribing to keep up with the series. If you have any feedback, positive or negative, please do leave it down in the comment section down below. I will read it. If you'd like to hang out with me, offer up any news that you think should be covered in the next TWIO, and just talk to other people who watch TWIO and play Osu, make sure to join the Discord down in the description below. But I will see you next week in Osu.